Hello viewers, welcome to lesson 5, third quarter 2023. This lesson talks about Ephesians, and particularly I'm going to talk about lesson 5, which talks about horizontal atonement, the cross and the church. Our memory text is from the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verse 13 to 14, and it reads that, "But now in Christ Jesus you who were once far off have been brought near by the blood of Christ. For he himself is our peace, who made us both one." So in the course of this journey, Jesus manages to reconcile with people, tears down the walls and that divides the people and enables them to live in peace. So what similarities do we find between these two people and the believers who are currently forming the temple of God? So that's what we're going to discuss during this entire lesson. So the division first occurs between the Gentiles and the Jews. That's if we read from the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verse 11 and 12. So Ephesians chapter 2 verse 11 to 22 takes us on a journey that begins with two opposing peoples and ends with a building temple constructed by them in peace, with Christ as its foundation and mortar. Secondly, we get to see the reconciliation occurring between these two people who are the Gentiles and the Jews. We get to see the reconciliation takes place in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 13 to 14, the memory text that we've read. And then the broken walls now, as we said earlier, that Christ was to tear down the walls between these people and make peace between the two fighting people. And then the message of love, of peace, that we get to see also in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 17 to 18, whereby we have this message of peace, as we all know that Christ's peace passeth all understanding. People cannot tell of the peace that only comes from Christ. Lastly, we get to see the temple of the Lord. Now these two fighting people, the two people who are fighting now, have come to be one after being reconciliated, and now they make up one temple of God whereby everyone dwells. That's Ephesians chapter 2 verse 19 to 22. We get to see that. So welcome, read with us and prepare for other subsequent lessons. See you next time, same place.